Weep, Graham, weep. Gra, bawa, neep. Ba, weep. Grana, weep. Nini, bong.
Oi! Soundwave! That's my line! Ba weep, grana weep, niddy bong! And welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. And today we're going to do a first ever on my channel. We're going to talk about the brand new Transformers Battlegrounds game. So this is the first time I've ever done a full game review on this channel. But when I saw that Transformers were releasing not only a new computer game, but a turn-based strategy computer game, I thought I need to do this. Now, turn-based strategies are actually one of my favorite computer game genres going. Outside of Transformers, I love me some computer games. I love myself some video gaming. I have retro ones, I've got Xboxes, I've got PlayStations, I've got retro arcade machines, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of things going on. And actually, turn-based strategy is actually one of my favorite genres of computer game out there. I love it. I play things like XCOM. So XCOM, I've played both 1 and 2 of XCOM, and XCOM is a fairly challenging game, and as a person, I don't tend to go back and redo games and go through games again and again and again, but XCOM is actually a game that I have completed 3 or 4 times in the time of owning it, which is a lot for me to go back and revisit it, and then I've always gone back and done every add-on pack as well. So I absolutely adore this genre, and not just the gritty style of XCOM. Mario vs. Rabbids on the Nintendo Switch is actually probably my favorite Nintendo Switch game as well. So the fact that that's cutie, it's really entertaining, really cool. I absolutely love this genre. So when I saw that Transformers were doing it, my expectations going in were so high that this could actually be my favorite Transformers game of all time. So this is a collaboration between Outright Games and Hasbro, I guess Hasbro Gaming, to bring us Transformers Battlegrounds set in the world of Cyberverse. Now, this is obviously aimed at children, as Cyberverse is, but you would think that this would be quite a challenging game because it is turn-based strategy. I'm here to tell you, first up, it ain't. It ain't. I played this game on hardest setting, and it is not a challenging game. If you are looking for something that is going to challenge you, I highly recommend that you do not pick this game up whatsoever. This game is not challenging. The first couple of levels I actually found challenging because for anyone that plays this kind of genre, during the first ones you didn't have Overwatch and you didn't have anybody that could give you any extra health. Those were like the biggest challenges for me. The other addition on this is that everything is always 100% shot. So if you can see a shot, you can make a shot. Usually in these games there's a percentage and you might miss. So if somebody makes a shot at you or you make a shot at somebody else, you always hit. So that takes a little bit of getting used to, and it really removes any tension from the game, any feeling you get from, oh my god, I can't believe they missed, it's 70% shot and they still missed. And I love that feeling when I'm playing these games, and that's really removed from this. So playing this on the hardest level, I found that once I got past the first 4-5 levels or whatever it was until I got the full team, as soon as I got Optimus Prime on, in fact as soon as I got Overwatch and someone that could give me health, the game was a breeze. The game was an absolute breeze on the hardest level, not a challenge at all. So during the game itself, once you get to the top in story mode, you get around 6 characters. I'm gonna try and keep it away from spoilers as much as possible, but there will be some spoilers in here, people, so feel free to look away. But you get Bumblebee, RC, Grimlock. You also get Windblade, Prime, and Wheeljack, and then you can select your squad and you can give them little additions. You can go into Wheeljack's lab and you can also give them additions there. So there's a little bit of playing about that you can do and manipulating them. But what I found to be a little bit boring is really you only get 3 slots. There's like 7 opportunities. So the main fire, the main attack that you have is 1 attack but 3 different grades of the same attack. Now, usually with this, you get this attack and that attack, and I think they could have given you more option. You do get to buy different powers, different things to go on, but yeah, you only get really the opportunity to just put one of these attacks in with your character and then use that on the battlefield. So when you are out on the battlefield, it gets a little bit boring really quickly because you've only got this one attack that has 3 strengths to it, and then you have another attack that's like your special, and even that only has 2 on it, and then you've got your normal attack where you, for most people, you can do a health giving option, or you could do something like an Overwatch during this time. So even when you're playing the game, it's quite limited on what you can do, the actions that you can take.
Readings indicate the Allspark is located near this oasis.
Huh. Those cons don't know what they're standing on.
A strange place for Optimus to simply bury it.
Unless he had no choice.
Not much cover. We'd be exposed.
So we move fast. The Allspark might be the only way to stop them. Come on, with me.
Horrible. Horrible. Good Lord. Horrible. The voices seem to have just been recorded. Here's a line, do a line. Here's a line, do a line. Just do a line. There's no interaction. There's no cutscene with interactions here. They've just told the people, the actors, the voice actors, you need to do this line now. Do it however you want. Nothing gels together. You also have to push X every single time somebody talks, which just disrupts the flow of any kind of conversation that's going on, and really just makes everything just feel a bit weird and a bit odd when they're talking. So in the end, it just gets fairly irritating when they're having the conversation. The voices actually during the gameplay are pretty good, but any kind of what you would call a cutscene, those bits where you have to push in between, that's not good. That's not good. Then, yeah, let's get on to the graphics. The graphics are, well, they're quite cutesy and they're quite cartoony, stylized, I guess. It looks akin to what you would expect from a mobile game a little bit, I guess. I just have a feeling that this would have been, or could have been, a mobile game, or should have been a mobile game. Challenges that I really had on this with the graphics is not the graphical capability itself. It's actually all of the slowing down that this game does. All of the times that this game drops frame rate on a game that's so simple. That, for me, was absolutely something that I just can't forgive. I just can't understand how a game that should be this simple, running on something that's as powerful as my PlayStation 4, why do you drop frame rate so much? So the quality of this is not great. It's boring to play. Even on the hardest level, it's easy to play. The frame rate drops considerably. It's like zero effort has gone into this. The character models for the Decepticons are okay, I guess. When you zoom in, though, you do just get the drop in frame rate, like you can see on the screen right now. And these were the challenges. These were the real bad challenges that I had with this game. And actually, for me, this game got so bad that on the final level, I could not complete this game. Well, close to the final level. I could not complete this game. And the reason for that is because, as you will see now, the game crashed when I completed the level before I think we were going to go to Cybertron. The game just crashed. It died, would not complete, it had died, and ceased and gone to meet its maker. The game crashed on me 3 times on this level. It did the same thing 3 times to me. So, I couldn't complete the game. And for me, actually, that was fantastic. That was the best thing that could happen, because the game was faulty and I could take it back to Smith's, and shout out to the guys over at Smith's. They gave me my money back for this faulty piece of crap. Do not buy this game. If you have bought this game, take it back. This is mind-numbingly terrible. I can't believe they have put out such a janky, scuffed, juddery, awful, terrible game. Luckily for me, I've been able to get my money back on this because the last levels just wouldn't work for me. I know that some people won't be able to, but for me, I would not recommend this game to anyone. It's boring, the AI is mindless. If I could just add in here that I had to complete this last level 3 times the same way. Each time I completed the level, and went back to do it again, the AI acted exactly the same way. No matter what I did, the AI just went to the same parts in the screen. They did the same thing. It's like they are on a loop. It's like they can only complete the level one way. Maybe that was a problem with what I had and led to the game crashing, but this was the problem. AIs on this game, they just come forward. They just come towards you. That's it. All you need to do is sit there in cover, overwatch, and let them come to you. They will just charge. There is no tactics in this game. If you are looking for a challenge, do not look here. Do not buy this game. I cannot say that strong enough. This is my first ever game review for a Transformers game. Oh, I wish this could have been a much more pleasant experience. I wish I was coming to you with something saying, go and buy this game. I'm so excited. I'm so hyped. This is amazing. I only went to the storyline. I didn't try anything else. I didn't try the online components because I was actually too concentrated on getting it back and getting my money back. Do not buy this game. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. Do you think it's a janky, broken mess that probably should have been on a mobile phone? Or did you complete it and really, really like it? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll speak to you in my next video. In a bit. Peace!